Greetings, Richard. I would like to ask a question that many of the spiritual teachers today couldn't give me a satisfying answer to, and I hope you can. My question is, how can you settle the dispute between not having free will as everything is known, between you having free will even though it's all known? My brain can't get a hold of this long dispute. I would like to check you out here. Nothing personal. Robert Clockworth Jr. Algarve, Portugal. Firstly, I appreciate taking the time to ask me a question. Secondly, I'm taking it personally in the way that I love challenges, especially the ones I can't lose. I urge everyone to ask me questions like those. Please test me with questions that others couldn't answer. The reason that many couldn't answer this in a way that you can have the AHA moment is because they didn't tailor the answer to your own personal mindset, experience, and jargon you are using. Now let's get rocking. The bottom line is that all the options are correct to some degree. I will explain. There is an infinite and undisputable law that every possibility exists as a potential in the quantum field. Look at the double slit experiment. Remember that what can be perceived is already achieved. Your limited human brain is limited to logical perception and pattern recognition. Your brain is the matrix prison that sees those notions as opposites while they aren't. Have you ever had the moment when you just realized something or received an answer in the form of deep feeling, just like an AHA moment? That realization was a gut feeling, not the brain. Of course, you did, and I bet you had, hundreds of times, but you didn't pay attention to those moments. Your gut is more connected to the universe than your limited logical brain. Let me give you a practical example so that this segment will be understood completely. Let's say you are wondering about a deep question that troubled your mind for days on end. You have been searching the web for answers, to no avail. So, you decided to let it go as your head hurts from trying to figure it out. Days passed by, and you had a feeling to change the course of your evening walk. It's a feeling that you should change, but without knowing why and for what purpose. As you walk on a different path, you meet a young lady, and you are walking side by side talking about this and that. At one point, she begins to speak about the subject you are dealing with, and she says how she handled this. A few seconds later, you got the AHA moment, you got the answer from that young lady with a fresh outlook. What had happened here? The universe that has all the options delivered to you the best answer that you can understand in an effortless way. You can say that the answer that exists in the infinite pool finds your way to you. All that you have to do is not crawl the internet or try that hard. All you had to do is to act upon a simple deeper feeling to change the routine of your evening walk. Having every possible scenario and outcome is like not having it all figured out, as we can't grasp it with our brains. We feel that truth. We know that truth. You can feel that when you meditate and turn off your prefrontal cortex, then, and only then, you feel liberated in a way that your question is irrelevant to you. So, what is the best answer that your brain can handle? You do have free will, as this planet of Earth operates on third density, where we are experiencing the separation aspect and the free will to choose between service to self and service to others, light or darkness. Even though it is all known and every possible outcome exists, you have infinite and unlimited choices with the free will to choose from. All the options, light and dark, are from the one infinite creator. Another point is that your brain can't grasp infinity. When you are unlearning your body, mind, ego, and material possessions, you are existing in higher realms above your limited brain, above the matrix, above any dispute or question. Knowing that everything is known and still having the free will to choose from all the options coexist with each other perfectly. Why do you see it as opposite to one another? Thank you very much for your answer. If you want any clarification about this subject, feel free to ask. I promise you one thing, for every question or challenge, I can handle it. Fuck it, every question you have, that no one answered for 2,000 years, I will nail it. That is a promise from me to you. See you soon, in the next episode of the Starseed Lounge Show. Richard Lionheart, the multidimensional entrepreneur.